Hey, so how the fuck did I get sued by Hollywood? You may ask. So let's sit down. It's a great story. It's albeit a very long one. Um, it's how should I place this? Oh, we're doing counter light right now, which makes me look all beatific and shit. Okay, so you've seen the shop. It's not really my shop. It's I'm a business partner. I do the basement. It's a little gallery. I organize concerts, vernissages. We've kickstarted a few tattoo artist careers. Um, and basically, it's like my contribution to the community, but also my part of my plan to never have a real job again. Cause fuck this shit. And yeah, so amongst the events we organize, we have some movie nights. Uh, it's like pay what you can shit. Like there's a jar, like drop in $2, everybody's happy. You can bring your drinks. If you watch two movies thematically linked. And one day, Mathieu, which is one of our former employees, he's paying off a debt to my business partner Rachel because he apparently stole a lot of money from her when they were dating. Cha. Um, he proposed that we do like a marathon, just watch every Wes Anderson movie out there. And it's like, that's a bit much. I like Wes Anderson. I like his pastel hipster bullshit. But I mean, you've seen one of his movies, you've seen all of them. And he's like, yeah, man, but like, you're basically in like art school city here. Like, you imagine the quantity of people that will show up for this. And it's like, okay, cool. That's a good point. Now, one of the reasons we wanted to have him there, it's because he's one of the biggest DJs in town, so he'll bring a certain clientele. That's kind of cool and can put on some decent tunes and tra la la. So yeah, we made a little Facebook page for this, and it was the usual thing, like about 100 people say they might be attending or whatnot. That was pretty stable until about a week before the event. That was like complete fucking madness. It went to up to like a few thousand people attending. It's like there's no way we'll fit all this shit in like a basement. I mean, we bought a bunch of IKEA chairs, like $2,000 worth of them. Um, we set up the film projector, my stereo and shit. But it's like, man, we're gonna break every fire code regulation if only a fraction of these people show up. It's like, how does this happen? So on the same day, somebody sends me a link where in various newspapers, like Journal de Montréal, I think the Gazette, there was a link on the World News website, and so on, that there is a film festival to celebrate the life and works of Wes Anderson, which is just fucking craziness. Like how, of course, Journal de Montréal, it's like a right-wing populist rag. I'm not particularly surprised they do shitty journalism. So, yeah, there was like a specification in at least one of those articles that they say that tickets are not on sale yet. They're not sure how much they are. And like, bitch, the tickets. I'm holding a fucking jar. Like, this is the tickets. So, about an hour before we kind of like open up the basement for this, it's like a huge fucking lineup outside. And it's like there were people with fucking tuxedos, man. You got like these like art boomers showing up like fucking bow tie and shit. That was just absolutely fucking priceless. And of course, the usual shit. You had like those hipsters with the ironic mustaches, the suspenders, and they were like bringing their dates to a movie festival so they can mansplain art to them. It was just like, what the fuck. So of course, the basement is packed for the first presentation. I'm like, well, I mean, we're doing business, I suppose. This is not a bad thing. Until a lady showed up from like the Office of Copyrights of Quebec, some provincial shit, and she started quizzing me. And I'm like, what the hell? It's like, well, do you have a projection permit? It's like, madam, I did not even know that this was necessary. I mean, bars show movies all the time. They don't have permits for this. It's like, yes, this is true. If it's a background thing, it's acceptable, but like, you're running a film festival. It's like, it's not a film festival. As you can tell, this is a fucking hipster clothing shop. And it's like, may I look downstairs? Yes. Now, I was smart enough not to like charge her. You know, I specified that it's voluntary contributions, so we don't really need a permit per se. You know, I weaseled myself around this. And, you know, she went to the basement, basically saw, like, a bunch of pretentious art school kids in a few tuxedos on IKEA fucking chairs, man. Like, this must have been a disappointment to her. So, you know, she comes back up, she asks me if we own these movies. And, I mean, like, I have no fucking idea. I found out within minutes that Mathieu is like this guy is such a fucking insufferable do-gooder, like super friendly and shit. Don't like him. He actually fucking bought every single movie of iTunes for the event because you know one mustn't break the law. You know we must not make things financially difficult for Hollywood. Okay. So he bought the fucking movies, and, you know, incidentally, he kind of spared us some serious fucking shit. And then the lady asked me if I had the written expression of the author, the artist. And this is when I fucking lied. It's like, madam, I have handwritten a request to Mr. Wesley Anderson by his actual name, which, once again, I totally made up. It might be, for all I know. But as you may know, these things take time. We have not received a reply, and since the event was today, our little movie marathon, we decided to just kind of roll the dice on this. It's like, okay, I'm gonna let you guys off with a warning. You know, maybe next time I'll come and actually see, check shit around. Look, like, she was basically asking me for discounts. She was asking me to bribe her. And I'm like, this is a bit much. Anyway, the whole thing lasted 3 days. It was packed. There was fucking lineups, breaking every fire code regulation in the book. A good thing nobody snitched on us for that. This would have been really fucking bad. It was a resounding fucking success. People really liked it. They asked me if, like, we're gonna do another, like, tacky faux film festival and shit. Yeah, so I said, like, yeah, maybe I'll get a fucking permit. Alright, so I guess we established ourselves. So, not too long after, we actually receive, we receive a letter from Wes Anderson's legal crew, because it made the fucking news. Like, this is just surreal. Made the fucking news. And they basically said that, like, they can't really do a cease and desist thing because the festival, quote unquote, already happened. So they're just gonna fucking sue us. How much? $800 fucking dollars. I mean, I'm quite sure Wes Anderson hasn't even, like, you know, known this per se. Like, he has a legal crew that does all this shit for him so he can do, like, his weird pastel bullshit undisturbed by fucking, you know, local thrift shops. And, yeah, it was $800, which is like a symbolic fee. It's like, they're gonna charge you as least as possible just so you don't get away with it. Because if I do get away with it, it creates a legal precedent, and then, you know, it's just not shit you want to, like, you know, get involved with, I suppose. So, you know, my initial response was like, fuck you. Like, I'm not paying this. It's like, you're really gonna sue a fucking thrift shop because some idiot at a right-wing rag thought I was organizing a film festival. Now, like, I mean, you can tell Wesley Anderson you're welcome, because this is basically the script to one of his fucking movies. Like, this could literally be a Wes Anderson story. Apparently, that was not the appropriate answer, and they said, like, if we don't pay it, we will sue you for more. Apparently, arrogance has a fee. So yeah, amongst other things, our new single, the sales will go towards paying my legal fees. Hopefully, keep the shop open, and yeah, that is that. But you know, okay. This is some of my legal fees because there's other shit. Like there was a shooting and at a bar I work. I wasn't there, but the cops say that I was, and they threatened to put me on the list as a suspect, even though there's cameras and shit. If I don't do a fake testimonial to blame it on some poor Arab guy. But either way, this is a completely different story. I mean, I'm out of the woods for that one, but it definitely cost me a lot of coin. So either who, take care. Hope you're generally doing well and you're keeping not too depressed in, I guess, the modern plague. Take care.